yeah, today was a very brain empty, staring out of my head, thinking about stuff while I'm doing things on autopilot. I wanted to, talk about that, but I guess that's, too deep of a topic. So let's just take a look at where my uh, tiny, tiny slow improvements at with the builds. I hit this and I was very happy, and because I thought it would be, very good one, and it's a very good one. But I checked and like it's only 200. Hmm. Although maybe I should swap this around, because if it's minimum, then it should be like maximum. I think like that's how it would make sense, right? Because I think if I check, like let's say we cleared this, right? Okay, now we cleared it too much. Okay, so let me see. So I check it here. It's price check. If I search, yeah, like these are gonna be 884. Yeah, so I need to be like doing it the other way around actually. But then there is none at that point. So it's like, let's say it's maximum like 750, for example. Okay, then it's 5,000. All right. Okay, so actually that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Although I guess my int roll is a bit low, so maybe I shouldn't have done it on this one. I mean, it's 108. It's all right. But I mean, if you think about it, if it was a different base, then it probably wouldn't have hit it. But I think 702 is almost the best, right? Because like the lower it is, the better it is. So yeah, okay, I was actually wrong. It's actually big money. So at this point, I could potentially sell this and I just gear out everything, or just keep it and have this one piece done. Because I mean, I'm losing a ton on the tax on the auction house. So yeah, I hit that. It was pretty good. At the moment, I have 12 here, 19 here, and then 20 plus 20, so 25 from hero stuff, right? 25 from the hero talent, hero trait, and then 20 on 3 from mana here, and then there's this here 8, and then I needed 2 more 8, and that is the one here and then one here, and I really need to replace those because I don't wanna upgrade those to legendary, because I don't think I'm keeping this. For example, the mana energy shield is useless. Cold res, it's not too bad at this point, but like I don't want to like do it right away, right? Because I eventually am gonna drop one of the 8s, right? Or even 2 of the 8, right? Because if I have the upgrade, because so far at the moment I don't have the mod on the boot. I still need to hit that, and then I can drop those. I know, way down the line there's options, for the aura stacking, which probably everyone does once you have enough money for it. But like that's like the big boy at the moment. I'm like very much struggling. I'll hit the DPS dummy in a bit. So yeah, I mean, I didn't have enough for the actual necklace, the phantom. So I just grabbed one of these that's like useful, but like I only really care about these two. And then I guess that 9 FE one, it might just be already better than the one that I currently have. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. Like this, it shows like minus survival, but I mean, doesn't really do anything because it's lightning res. I have enough, and life doesn't really do much. It I lose like a little bit, but that strictly only matters. Oh yeah, that was rough. I bought it. I thought that it would be an improvement. I bought it for 30, and then I realized that it would not be an improvement. My DPS went down. I sold it back for 30, or at least I tried, but I couldn't, and then I had to lower the price. I basically lost a bit of money on that, but that's fine. Obviously, I need like basically an entirely new claw. I tried to sell this for a few FE, but that hasn't changed. And yeah, like that's pretty much it. So far, I've been doing the boss rush, and I just whenever I find a few FE here and there, I try to hit the mod. Although I'm not rolling for the mod anymore. Like now, I have precisely the 100. So at this point, I probably should be pushing into other stuff. This one is still the very cheap corroded one that I bought earlier. So like this needs an upgrade. This needs an upgrade for sure. This one I'm not even sure how much deeper I want into like craft into it, because like the mods are nice. Oh, the armor needs to change into the useful mod. I guess that's like the flat. Wait, this one has damage. What am I missing? Damage mana. Yes, like damage mana and flat will probably be it. I don't know if there's like a better mod there. These are my prices. So yeah. This one's actually pretty big. Like I'm low-key considering that, maybe I just try to sell it, because if it sells for like 5k, then especially because 702 is the best that's like available. But they might have like a bit more int, and then maybe that's different. Anyway, we'll see. So like it's either that I have this like permanently and then I'm done with that piece, or yeah, or just keep it and then try to pick it up. Like the more I think about it, the more tempting it is to just sell it and just fix everything, and then I get to play the game. Because as insane as this is, right? Like at this point, I need a bunch of other upgrades, a lot more. So yeah, one more thing I want to mention here is that what I wanted to say is that this part of the skill effect duration, because I grabbed it for 22 FE way back, because when I was like, okay, it probably doesn't really matter all that much, because at that point I had stuff that was like not didn't like super care about the duration, because I mean this one, the ice thing, doesn't care as far as I know, because I keep resummoning this and this with the energy shield, so I think I don't care about the duration necessarily all that much, or like losing that little bit of a duration. I mean, inflicted debuffs, so it's like skill effect duration. So I guess the inflicted debuff duration also gets like shorter. So maybe it matters, but like once I put the biting cold up, and then I realized that the biting cold doesn't have a full uptime. As you can see, the cold is up, or like you can see my, and then the cold runs out, and then I have a little bit of a downtime, which is like obviously not ideal. And like I said, the rest, even though I hit the gloves, the rest is pretty meh. I honestly don't know how much like blinking around or not blinking around helps, because I have the pure heart, which needs upkeep, and there's also like a mod somewhere that has the deal a bit more damage after you use the mobility skill, which is like the whole reason why I'm like blinking all over the place. Oh, but I guess I don't know. So like, as long as I don't let those fall off, or like let's say I stack it up and then I stand in one place and then I'm fine, but then it goes down. Okay, let's try. What if I let the stacks fall off entirely? How much does that do? I'm at like 10 billion. See, like depending, this fluctuates depending on whether or not I have the curse up. But I guess once I like it rolls back around, then it might not matter again. I don't know. I mean, it's probably just gonna be whatever. Sometimes I have it down. It's okay. So yeah, let's say like 12 12 billion was like the highest. I finally did the Traveler after struggling a little bit. I know I'm like light years behind, but it is what it is. Yeah, sometimes it's annoying, you know. Usually it's perfectly fine because like it's 5% additional per stack, stack 25, which is pretty good, right? But then, you know, sometimes I feel like I'm just blinking around for no reason. So yeah, and honestly, like I could run a map, but wouldn't really matter because I've been doing the rush, and I don't know exactly why it matters if it's 7-0, 7-1, or 7-2, because all I'm seeing here, like these are all like, flat conditionals. Like for example, you have a percent chance, and then you have drop 40, drop 20, 2 there, 1 there, replicated once. So like I don't know if there's like any also mystery just here. So like I don't really see why it would matter unless it's like these are like further affected by quantity, or maybe like the stuff that you get from hunting, maybe that uh gets dropped by the boss or from the boss, and then that might get affected by that, little bit of difference here. But like my main problem is obviously if I could just, insta take down the 7-2 boss like right away, then it would be fine. Because like obviously 7-0, 7-1 instantly goes away. But there are times, especially with like the extra buffs to the bosses, that makes them take, less damage. Thanks to the 3. The 7-2 bosses, sometimes they don't die fast enough for me to be able to keep up the buff. And by buff, I obviously mean not here. Where is it? Is it here? Because this one, yeah. Player gains a 10-second buff. There's a 50% chance for drops from Plane Watcher and Traveler chest to be replicated once. Like, I'm thinking that's pretty useful and pretty important for this thing. Also, like, I don't have enough points to do the snowflake, or this. So I don't know. I would have, it's kind of like the chicken and egg kind of scenario. Because like if I want the more points, I need to progress this. But if I was able to properly progress this, then I wouldn't be doing the boss rush, and I would be doing these instead. Also, I'm like kind of feel like I'm wasting the beacons anyway, because I have to run them on buff, like by like competitor or anything. Or if I'm buffing them with the 3, then they have more life, and then also more problems for me. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Like I said, I'm really considering to see if I can sell the glove, maybe cover the entire build instead. All right, that's it for real this time. Bye bye.